Terence "Bud" Crawford and Saul Canelo Alvarez came dangerously close to a physical altercation during a press conference in New York, setting the stage for what could be boxing's most explosive showdown. As the two exchanged heated words, Crawford stepped aggressively toward Canelo, who responded by shoving him back. Dana White and security had to rush in to prevent things from spiraling. The tension peaked when Crawford responded to Canelo's suggestion of a smaller ring, declaring, "I'm hunting everything he's got." Their intense face-off had fans Crawford made one thing very clear: he's not afraid of Canelo Alvarez. During the press event, he deliberately closed the distance between them, sending a strong message: he's the one in control. He confidently stated that he stepped up and showed who's boss. Crawford vowed to go after Canelo on fight night and made it clear he wouldn't back down or let anyone dictate his strategy. His calm, calculated approach wasn't just for show, proved he's not only Canelo remained calm about the onstage incident, saying he only reacted because Crawford got too close. "That was just my reaction," he said, explaining that the intensity of the build-up demanded he set boundaries. Still, Canelo showed respect for Crawford, calling him a skilled and experienced fighter. He reaffirmed his mindset heading into the September bout: focused, hungry, and determined. "I'm here to win," he declared, hinting that this fight could become one of the defining moments of his career. The atmosphere at the New York press conference was electric, more than just hype. When Crawford pressed forward, Canelo pushed him back, and Crawford snapped, saying, "The only running I'll be doing is running upside his head. He's got a big head too." The crowd gasped. When Canelo suggested a smaller ring, Crawford shot back again, promising to hunt him down. Things escalated quickly, and once again, security had to step in to prevent the situation from getting out of control. Crawford revealed that before the fireworks, he and Canelo actually had a friendly dinner together ahead of the Riyadh press conference arranged by Saudi promoter Turki Al. But Crawford admitted the dinner felt awkward. He had already eaten and barely touched the food. Canelo confessed he couldn't stop thinking about their upcoming fight. Despite the professional tone of the evening, Crawford made it clear any friendliness ends once they step into the ring. David Benavidez gave Crawford strong odds to beat Canelo, crediting his high fight IQ and elite boxing skills. He said Crawford has about a 70% chance, especially if he manages to carry extra weight effectively. He acknowledged Crawford's history of overcoming top-level opponents and his ability to adapt under pressure. However, Benavidez later added nuance to his take, saying Canelo might still be a slight favorite, maybe 60-40 is due to the natural size advantage. He ultimately showed respect for both fighters and admitted on ESPN. Stephen A. Smith broke down the Canelo vs. Crawford showdown with a balanced take. He praised both fighters as all-time greats and highlighted how rare it is to see such talent meet at super middleweight. Smith pointed out Crawford's incredible boxing IQ and adaptability, especially with his southpaw stance, which could give Canelo trouble. Still, he acknowledged many analysts believe Crawford should study Dimitri Bivol's 2022 performance against Canelo as a roadmap. Bivol's disciplined jab, footwork, and controlled offense kept Canelo off balance. Crawford's team agrees. Trainers like Brian Bale McIntyre have reportedly reviewed both the Bivol and Mayweather fights to develop a strategy based on movement, hit-and-run tactics, and smart ring control. Some critics believe Crawford may need to mimic Erislandy Lara's movement off the ropes and avoid trading punches mid-range. The goal Crawford has tried to downplay the size difference between him and Canelo, noting that both stand at 5 feet 8. But critics say the real issue isn't Height's natural weight. Canelo has fought as high as light heavyweight, while Crawford's experience lies mainly in the welterweight division. Moving up to 168 pounds, especially without a reheight clause, could give Canelo a clear physical advantage. At first, Canelo wasn't too enthusiastic about fighting Crawford, but later, he changed his tone, saying he's open to facing anyone if the money and legacy make sense. In a more playful moment, Canelo reportedly said the fight with Crawford would be an easy one, hinting at a potential $150 million payday. That massive purse is one of the biggest reasons both fighters are considering this crossover bout. It speaks volumes about the mega During an interview on The Breakfast Club with Charlamagne tha God, Canelo praised Crawford's skills but expressed doubts about the weight class. He pointed out that if Crawford moves up to 168, critics might dismiss a Canelo win by saying Crawford was too small. While Canelo respects Crawford, he admitted the size gap could make the win feel less meaningful compared to victories over natural super. Canelo's comment sparked mixed reactions. Some saw it as a sign of confidence, while others believed he might Despite all the debate, one thing is clear: both Canelo and Crawford are highly respected in the boxing world. These are two fighters who consistently chase greatness and don't shy away from tough challenges. That's what makes this fight feel different. Fans believe it will. Who do you think will win? Does the weight difference give Canelo too much of an edge, or can Crawford pull off the upset? Drop your thoughts in the comments.